what's going on, guys? A pleasant good morning to you. Hope you're having a fantastic day today. It is a beautiful sunshine day here in Georgia, Guyana, South America. Of course, you know, for the last 2 weeks, my crew and I were on the road and communities distributing food hampers to families in need. There I can see a few families that are in need as well. I'm gonna have to come back. That is the Ogle seawall. So as I speak, I have seen a few houses that really needs help, a few families that needs help. So I'm gonna come back there, maybe about 5 or 8. You know, when you see 5 buildings, you have to cater for 8 or 10, because sometimes those little shacks houses 2 families. So a few guys from New York made some pledge. You know, my boy Robin, who's from Metamersdog, West Coast, he contributed 20 bags of food hamper. And my good friend from Montrose, Krishna, my boy Krishna, I can't remember his lovely wife's name, they're living in New York now. He has made a pledge for 40 food hampers. So I want to thank these guys for coming on board. There's another young lady, Gayatri, can't remember her last name, who also made a pledge to Ricky. So I just want to say a special thank you to you guys. So this week I'm taking a break to this Saturday, and I'm heading to Montrose Market. My boy Robin told me he's craving Dhal and rice, callaloo and shrimp with fried Suriname Mullet. So I headed down to the market to see if I can get the Suriname Mullet. It's a kind of scarce fish, you know, not always in the market. So I'm gonna check if I get that, and I'm gonna head back to the kitchen and, you know, cook up some food. So come with me and let's head down to the market to get some supplies. Well, to my surprise, I overheard a man announcing we have guano and LUKANANI. So I'm gonna walk towards that announcement to check out that LUKANANI, because, you know, of course, that's my wife's favorite fish. The market looks busy as ever. You know, I guess people are trying to grab last minute stuff, because in the news, you know, they're contemplating for a total lockdown. So I guess everybody taking precaution and getting their stuff and being prepared just in case we get a lockdown. I don't see it fit for a lockdown for Guyana. We have about 150 cases. People need to practice social distancing and adhere to the guidelines of the Ministry of Health. So I'm gonna check out this man LUKANANI across there. See the canto over there. So it's a challenge here right now to cross this road. Yeah. You know, these drivers don't have consideration to stop and let you pass, you know. So we got some nice pork meat there, eggs. Man, got some nice smoked fish here, boy. Then what kind of fish? This is? LUKANANI. Catfish. Where is LUKANANI? Let's see LUKANANI, where you get it? Has something. LUKANANI. Wow. LUKANANI. How you sell them?
You got 3 for 5,000.
With a big one there.
LUKANANI.
You got look the biggest one. Let me see
The biggest one.
Yeah. I like the small one. See the biggest one then. That's different one.
Not big one.
Yeah, come and get it,
How
Hassan.
much? 8,000.
LUKANANI, Patwa, Muse, Guana.
Wow. This
Nice
is a
one.
beautiful.
Yeah, come and get
So, well, I am back in the market and look at people here. Now it's 10 o'clock and it's busy. Very. Market is crazy busy here today, man. Let me go, friend away. Come on, friend. Yeah. All right, let me see what I got here, man. You still not wear that mask, eh? How much is that? So that's 5,000, is it? For the two are below or up?
1,500.
This look on by here, this smaller thing, yeah? That was some shrimp.
Yeah, those coming in the street for 25.
Alright, y'all put on by your own business. Put y'all on business, woman, you know, good business, woman, no bargain. You got more this morning?
I still got more. Molly. No, you got more?
Well, this one, man. Good. So we got a lot of fishing. What are you on, my friend? You alright? We went to Myconi and Morbies and so on. So now we come back to market again. Yeah. What are you on, my friend? No, me good. Alright? So, I'm doing the now already. There's a nice macro there. So I'm in the market picking up my fish and then I'm heading back to the kitchen. I'm back in the kitchen. So the first thing you want to do when you get home, you put on some rice to boil. So my stove is on, my rice is on. Now my wife said she need crab, so I got her some crab. You know, I always tell you fellas, happy wife, happy life, right? And for the ladies, happy spouse, happy house. So make sure you make your husband happy. So you have a happy spouse, you have a happy house, right? Look at these two bad boys here. Look at this fish. So amazing. It's a huge peacock bass, or we call it LUKANANI here. Maybe about 5 or 6 pounds. I got my 2 breadfruit. I got some shadow benny or culantro. Of course, I got my thick leaf caldo. So now this is the shrimp. This is the red shrimp, or the swamp shrimp you call it. And this is the Suriname mullet. I don't know what's the universal name for this fish, but we call it Suriname mullet. Alright? So let me give you guys a little tour of my garden. So now my tomato tree, you know, it's not really coming so good. I don't know what's wrong with it, but I gonna have to let it go. We got a few tomatoes in it, but it's not the best. So I got my fine thyme. Look at these peppers, so nice. And we got the chili there too. You know, I got some bored pepper, and I think that looks like a sweet pepper, I'm not sure. And look at these lovely tomato trees here now. So I have some good ones right now actually. I got my kale there, my thick leaf callaloo, and my celery. So I'll be picking some of these today. And I got my green beans, or we call it same in Guyana. Of course I got a culantro tree there, and I have a couple more at the bottom there, but you know, they're not really coming so good, but I'm working with them. And we have the melange tree, or eggplant tree. We got the broad thyme. So I'm gonna get a piece of broad thyme and get some seasoned fresh from my garden right now. This is all I need to cook with today, so I'm not gonna pick too much. A piece of married man, or basil you call it. I'm gonna pick some fine thyme. Yeah, what's up, man? So get him a fine thyme. So this is the beauty when you have your own garden, you know. You can pick fresh. Now the chilies, I don't think it's ready to pick yet. It's green. So I'm gonna get me some of these here. My celery. Let me get this big one here. See that? So this is the beauty of having your own garden. You pick what you need to use just for the day. You don't have to refrigerate nothing. So let's head back into the kitchen. I'm cleaning the bhaji or the kaldu. And this is the fastest and easiest way to clean it. You know, some people do it like this. This is wasting water, like this. But you do it like this, you know. And it's faster, and you know, after a while you just change your water, again, and then you repeat the process. So I have sparkling things in the kitchen, giving a helping hand. So she put on the dal for me, some water, some garlic, pepper, and we're trying out something new. We put some cilantro or the shadubeni in the dal. We're trying something. Usually that's not part of the recipe, but we're trying something new. And this is what cooking is all about, flavors, right? Here we got some raw thyme, fine thyme, shallot, celery, pepper and garlic. Then blend up to seasoning this bad boy here. My rice done boil, and I'm getting some help from this young lady. Alright, Selena. She helped cleaning up the bhaji and washing up the wares and things. So it's a family thing today we cooking. The oil is hot, and it's not a lot of oil, just like 2 teaspoons. So I'm gonna add my pepper, my garlic, and my onion. Into the oil. Let us fry a little. This is nice and brown. Now I'm going to add these shrimps now to it. There's a lot of shrimp. When you're eating shrimp, you're eating shrimp, alright?
Shrimp sotays.
I mean, it's way too much shrimp. Half would have been okay, but I have the shrimp and it's fresh, it's nice. I like shrimp. And here it is. Over here, I have my dal. Okay, there's the dal, the split peas.
And I think with us, we don't like to pressure our dal.
Yeah,
we boil it.
Yeah. I'm getting some more help from Sparkling Things. So we're doing a cook-off, or a combination of cook. It's not a cook-off, a combination. So we're adding some of that celery and fine thyme, broad thyme, and you know the other seasoning you saw earlier. My wife blend up. Now we adding the kaldu. And you don't have to add water to this because the bhaji, as it's steam, it gives off its own water. After 10 minutes, I'm turning up the kaldu. Now look at all the water this kaldu gives off. See that? So this looking good, guys. Let's check the bhaji. After 20 minutes. I made an accident there. Look at it. Look at this beauty. In Guyana dialect, you said you go to the dal, right? So my mother used to do like this.
Swizzle the dal.
You put the thing there, and this is how you swizzle or goatee. It's an Indian word, goatee the dal. But the dal is ready. You could have a look here. It's ready. So now we got chunky dal. That's another term we use in Indian dialect, I think. Got chunky dal, which means you take some oil and some cumin, this jeera, and some garlic. You fry it up until it gets brown, and then you put it in the dal and you cover the pot. That's chunky dal. Look at the love in this curry. Man, this thing looks really good. So turn off my stove. I got chunky dal now. This is how you chunky dal. How my mother used to do it. Now you can use a frying pan to do this, right? But this is the primitive way how my mother used to do it. She got the dal. We used to call this thing dabu, the dal dabu. Or it's a ladle. The first name is ladle. I add in the garlic, and now I add in the cumin, this jeera. So this is golden brown. So all you're gonna do, make sure you turn the stove off. You go like this, and you just pour it in there, cover it, seal all the fumes, all the goodness in there. Alright, that's the greatness. Alright, so we're gonna start frying the fish now. I'm gonna just add some flour on this bad boy here to avoid it from sticking on the pan. I'm gonna add in this bad boy to start cooking. This is what happens when you don't have the right equipment to cook. My pan is a little bit too small, so the fish doesn't fit properly in it, and it's kind of sticking to the pan right now. Hey, I hope this comes out good. I must admit, I messed up the fish, alright? That beautiful peacock bass, this is what it became. I messed up. I'm a bad chef. But my wife is gonna turn this messed up fish into a next dish. So every spoil is a style, right? That's what Guyanese dialect, right? Every spoil is a style.
This is good fish, but
it's a good fish. I mess up the fish. I don't know. I mean, I have to take blame for it. I don't know if I used the wrong oil, because it's coconut oil I'm frying it with. I did not butter the fish properly. So that is why now I have my flour at the bottom. I put my fish in. I'm gonna put it like this. There you go, darling. Please hold for me. And you know, this is how I love to butter my fish. Then add the meat into the pan. So I must admit, I messed up the LUKANANI. What?
All right.
But my lovely wife is going to turn that fish into fish choka. Another Guyanese dish. Now I am conforming. The coconut oil is not the best to fry fish. The oil is actually, in Guyana you call them, in Guyana you say it's pitching. The oil just keep pops out of the karahi, and you can see like on the stove, look all the walls, all the stove with the oil.
I gotta go clean it with the
So over here we got the fish down there. I put some shallot. She's gonna use half a lime, and of course we got some onion and pepper. She's gonna add all of that right in here, and then you're gonna mix that up, and that become fish choka. You see what's going on with the oil? Watch, you see that? There my lovely wife is preparing lunch for the family. Look at the beauty there.
Cheers, darling.
Cheers. Cheers, darling. So, lunch is ready.
Here.
It's a combination of no more vodkas. Cheers, darling. This is it. This is the lovely Peacock boss.
Now Choka.
Now fish choker. You know, it turns out the oil is not the best oil to fry the fish. I would personally prefer frying my fish with the corn oil, not the coconut oil. So, cheers.
That's okay, we get a new dish from it.
The fish choker was good. Special thank you to my good friend Nicole.
Nicole, what's your favorite pepper sauce, God?
Auntie Shaida Rum Shop in Queenstown, her daughter, sent me 4 gallons of pepper sauce.
Thank you so much.
Thank you to Auntie Shaida and to your daughter and granddaughter for making this pepper sauce and selling it for us. And it tasted great. This here is Suriname Mullet. Tastes real nice. So, overall, food was good. And my Robin, you're gonna be drooling right now. You asked me to make baji, shrimp, dal, rice, and fried Suriname Mullet. And here it is. I'm eating it for you, brother. Alright? Cheers. Cheers to you. Now, we're gonna have our review from Sparkle and Things.
Asani, this food good.
How you walk? Can I cook?
Pass.
Good food.
Food is nice.
Yeah. I cook with love.
Obviously, I was there.
I know. That's the way to eat the food with your hand with your finger. This is how I like my food. A lot of dal.
Life can't get better than this.
Listen, sir. What? Life can what?
Life can't get better than this.
Lovely. Life couldn't get better than this. Yeah, heavy wind. So, I flood my plate up with the dal and my bhaji. Man, how can life get better than this? So guys, thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, you may want to hit that like button. Please share this video. If it's the first time you're here, please consider subscribing. Hope you enjoy this video. Peace out. See you in the next video.